Hello again everyone, and welcome back to another video on Leo 421. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys a very useful tool for Debian, and that useful tool is Flatpak, also known as Flathub, and I'm going to be showing you guys how to install it. So the first thing we want to go ahead and do, I'm going to give you an example why we would want to install Flatpak and Flathub. That is because Flathub allows you to install apps that are the unstable version of Debian. They're not the stable version, and you'll get the latest updates without having to wait for Debian to make a new release. So, extremely helpful. We'll go ahead and get started by giving you an example of what I'm talking about. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Activities and go ahead and open up, for example, LibreOffice. And we'll go ahead and find our version. And it is currently in version 7.4.7.2. And we can tell that this is a very old version because of the copyright. It says 2022 instead of 2025. And no matter what you do, you cannot update this in Debian unless you use Flathub or you install the Flathub version. So let's go ahead and show you how to install it. So I'm going to go ahead and open up a browser. I'll open up Firefox. And I'm going to type in Flatpak. And we can see that we have this first option, Flatpak, the future of application distribution. That's the one we're going to go ahead and click on. We'll go ahead and make it full screen. And now we're going to go ahead and click Get Set Up. And you're going to go ahead and want to choose your distribution, which in my case is Debian. Yours may be different. So for example, if you are setting up on Fedora, simply click there and do the terminal commands. It's the same process, but I'm going to be showing you the Debian version of this. So we'll go ahead and click Debian. Now what we're going to do is open up a terminal. Right there, and I'll go ahead and make it a little bigger so you guys can see it. I think it'll look better in screen recording. So the first command for installing Flatpak is sudo apt install Flatpak, just like that. So we'll go ahead and type it in. Sudo apt install Flatpak, just like that. And I'm going to go ahead and type in my super secret password. And now it's installing, just like that. So, perfectly installed. Now the second step is going to be to go ahead and install the software Flatpak plugin. So we're going to go ahead. I highly recommend for these longer commands to go ahead and copy and paste it. So we'll go ahead and just highlight everything here. You're going to go ahead and copy and paste. And then right click here and click paste. And there we go. Just like that. I can click anywhere to go away from it. And we'll go ahead and click enter. And there we go. So now we'll go ahead and install the Flathub repository. Oh, and by the way, if you're running the KDE Plasma desktop, you should instead install the Plasma Discover Flatpak backend, which you can do by simply highlighting that and pasting it into the terminal. Copying and pasting it into the terminal. Once you've done that, I'm going to go ahead and add the Flathub repository. This is a very long command. So I'll go ahead and copy and then find my terminal. Sorry about that, that was my phone. and I'll go ahead and paste. And now I'm going to go ahead and click enter. And now it is asking me to authenticate, so I will do that. And there we go. You have successfully installed Flatpak and Flathub on your computer. The second part of this will be coming up. I just need to go ahead and restart my laptop, and I will be right back. Alright, so I have successfully restarted my computer, and now I'm going to click on Activities and go ahead and open up GNOME software. And now we're going to go ahead and find a LibreOffice version, but this time the Flathub version instead of the Debian version. So I'll go ahead and type in LibreOffice. And it may take a second to load. So I'll go ahead and pause the video here. Alrighty, so after just a few seconds, I now have some versions of LibreOffice here. But notice we have a different LibreOffice right here. Now, for some reason on the Debian GNOME software, you might see this like image trying to appear and it doesn't appear. It's normal. I don't know why that keeps happening. But now the logo will be fixed here, and you can see we have a newer looking logo. So we're going to go ahead and see that it is now the Flathub version instead of the Debian version. So now what we're going to go ahead and do is delete all of these LibreOffices, uninstall that, type in my password, and then do the same thing for all of these, uninstall, type in my password again, and we're going to go ahead and do this until all the LibreOffices are uninstalled. Okay, so now all the LibreOffices are uninstalled. So now we're going to go ahead and find the one that's the Flathub version and click install. There we go. And it is now installing, so I will let this continue and we'll show you what happens in the end. Oh, and I also do want to mention that this is not just for LibreOffice, this is for all Debian apps that are outdated or just need to be updated. This is a great tool to be able to use to install the latest versions of apps. And look at that. LibreOffice. I can go ahead and find activities, and sometimes they start out of order for whatever reason. But there we go, look at that. They're all installed just like that. Now I can go ahead and repin LibreOffice Writer to where it was before, and we now have successfully installed LibreOffice, the latest version, and now we can see we're running version 25.2 instead of 7.4.7.2. And there we now have 2025. Thank you all for watching, and as always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys all in the next Linux video. Bye, y'all.